Marvel Studios and Marvel CCO Kevin Feige has confirmed that he in fact knows when the X-Men and mutants will show up in the MCU. There's a lot of conversation on exactly when this might happen. We're going to talk about that right after the intro. So in a recent interview, Kevin Feige said, and I quote, "It has been heavily discussed, as you might imagine, and we got a good feeling of where it's going and when it's going, but that all remains to be seen." So again, he's telling us that somewhere in the next, 6 to 7 years, they sort of have an idea of when these characters are showing up. And of course, right after this, we saw internet scoopers and info droppers coming with their vague posts teasing scoop, telling us they might know something, but they can't say anything, but it's definitely happening soon-ish. Soon, again, is a relative term, so it means nothing. And two, I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. We all already know when this is happening. We literally got it confirmed. We know exactly when it's happening and what project. It's happening in the next 3 years, and it's happening in Deadpool 3, because he's a mutant joined by mutants in the MCU. Scoop! See? What's with all these hidden meanings and things by scoopers, right? I get it. We're talking about the proper X-Men, if you will, and the proper mutants. Look, it's gonna take its time. We don't know what their plan is. For all we know, Deadpool's just gonna bring them all with them, and there we go. There's your mutants. They're from another universe, and it's a sort of virus or plague or something spreads through the MCU. I don't know. They can come up with something great, right? Who really knows how they're gonna do it? But as he says, they have plans. They know when it's happening, which tells me that it's in the next 5 years, because Kevin Feige recently said he knows the next 5 years, but they've only revealed the next 3, meaning that everything we got now is the next 3 years, and if he knows when mutants and X-Men are showing up, that means it's within the handful of 5 years that he typically always says they have planned. So there you go. There's nothing more here. There's nothing else here. Mutants have their place and they're coming, probably after the Fantastic Four. Exclusive scoop! The X-Men are set to be joining the MCU after the Fantastic Four, but I can't disclose my sources. The source is the actual confirmation that Fantastic Four is happening and has a director. And X-Men doesn't. Genius.